Radio. Rate Your Heart Podcast. It's your boy Munchie B and my girl
Mariah, the princess of the pod.
And we got a special guest, my favorite keyway, man, K Boy in the building.
What's happening, Munchie B? What's the deal?
Oh, man, same old script, man. I'm happy to have my boy up here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
On everything, but that's how we usually kick it off. How was your weekend, Mariah? What you had going?
I was deeply sick, so I slept the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah?
I had like a respiratory infection or something, they said.
I'm glad you got well for today, for sure.
Absolutely could have missed it for the world, you know. How was your weekend, Munch?
Oh, everything was everything. I told you my little hiccup, and then, we got, some bad news, and we'll touch on that in a minute. But what's the deal with you, K-Boy? What you had going this weekend?
I had a few shows. I did a show out in Orange County with Compton AV, Zoe, Sama, Daz, the whole DPG family, and Chef Boy. It was cracking.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. That came across my Instagram.
Yeah, it was cracking. And then on Sunday, I went to Long Beach, Club Harbor. They had a little thing. I ended up just grabbing a mic and hosting. It was turned up.
Hey, you know how to Crip walk real well.
Yeah.
Or I need to find a blood that know how to blood walk, and we got to have a battle.
That's an easy call. I don't know if you're going to find one, but no. What it is.
No, I just thought of that on this, but no, I know one. Let me see. I used to say DJ Quick, but he ain't go, you know what I'm saying? But I got somebody, yeah, we go.
Let me know. Let's line it up.
What? We go, all the keyways got to put a bag up. We go put a bag up.
That's easy.
I'm going to make sure I'm confident in the person first, because I heard about you was Crip walking at the blue carpet thing with Snoop.
Snoop, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So they bring you out to, all right. Yeah, but what we on, man? This weekend, man, we lost my boy Lil Sodi in a car accident. I really don't know the specifics. I believe he may have fell asleep behind the wheel. And I just want to send my condolences to him and his family. I know him, his brother, his sister. You know what I mean? And in his last years, he was he was doing more so the positive thing. You know what I mean? More so helping out and on the together thing. He fixed Nip Mero when they got defaced, and he was, you know what I mean? He had his homies go to the 60s, which is arch enemies of the A-Trey gangsters. With his lead, they followed him over there. You know what I'm saying? I always want to send my condolences, man, because he a good dude. Him, his brother, his sister, Big Sodi. You know what I'm saying? I want to send my condolences because that's crazy, you know. The day before he buried a friend of his, and this project dropped on the 3rd. I don't got the name. We gonna fact check that. But everybody go get his project that dropped on the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? 7 tracks on there.
Too good for hell.
Too good for
heaven.
Too good for hell. One more time.
Too good for hell. Too bad for heaven.
Too good for hell. Too bad for heaven. And that's our ironic ass fucking title to a project. But long live Lil Sodi, man.
Yeah, I sent mine.
Yeah.
Rest in love.
You got any music with Sodi?
Nah, we didn't have no music, but what I recently just did, I had him over at Shockaware with me, so I got him billboards all through the city, things like that, of that nature. I had him had a sponsorship for him over there at Shockaware, so that's the last thing that he was doing.
Yeah, all right. Long live my bro, man. But I want to know, did y'all hear about what popped off in Alabama?
Absolutely. Couldn't miss it.
The little broad, everybody, you know what I'm saying, it's going viral.
Yes, the spirit of our ancestors awoken our people.
Well, okay, elaborate on that.
Because I was actually, and this is, I hope no one takes offense to this, but it was so good to see Black people sticking together and seeing, they say we don't know how to swim or Black people don't be swimming. To see them across that lake or whatever it was to go help another brother out, that was amazing. Hey, shout out to them.
You know how to swim? You know how to swim, K-Boy?
Yeah.
Y'all got a pool at y'all park?
No, but I know how to swim, though.
Oh, yeah, I know how to swim like a guppy or everything. Black people, y'all need to, because females ain't gonna know how to swim. They worried about their hair getting messed up. You have to hop in and save them.
I don't care about that. I think I just don't like to, once the water reaches my neck, I don't feel like, because then you gotta don't you gotta paddle and use your arms? I get tired, so I just stay where my feet could touch. And I ain't that tall, so that I ain't gonna go too far.
All right, so paint the picture with the bra for me, man.
Originally, I just seen clips. So I've seen the first clip I see was the man swimming across the pond to get on top of the deck, but they was already brawling before that. Am I right? Hey boy.
Yeah, no, the white dude came and got at the black security guard first, and
So
when he
that's
threw his hat up, it was on.
Oh, because I seen they was getting down.
So he threw his hat up, it was on. So then the white boys, they rushed him. Some other white boys came to help, so he was like getting packed out. Then after that, the lady was doing a commentary. She was a hilarious country lady, like, oh boy, he's swimming across there. So a young dude swam across there. He got out, but before he swam across there, some other dude came, but I'm thinking he about to come and knock him out. He was just breaking them up. They fire on him. So when the dude, he swim across, boom, it go out, then it breaks it up. From there, it breaks up. Now you see the gangsters come. The country gangsters come. They come out, nigga, they hit the boat, and it was on. Nigga, they started whooping everybody ass. Nigga, they was knocking the white ladies out and all that, throwing the white bitches in the river and all that.
What was the distance old dude swim from to the dock to help him?
I don't know, but he swam though.
He swam like he was like, man, he was like Forrest on feet.
And keep in mind, that was a river. You know, rivers have currents, so you and you had enough energy after the fact to still squabble and nose and
That's
deal
what
with
I'm
that.
saying, because you're gonna be drenched after you get off the water. So imagine that, and then you still squabbling after the fact. That's crazy. And then I seen white people getting arrested after. I didn't see no black person get arrested, so I don't know what's to that situation.
Okay, because that was the aggressor. So the police actually did their job the right way this time.
But that's what it looked like to me. I haven't fact checked everything, but I did see a bunch
I
of white
wasn't
people
seeing
getting
all
arrested.
that, but the highlight was, Uncle Willie's son with that chair. He
Oh, yeah,
was
it
going
was
to town with that chair.
Oh, you got the chair?
It was the chairs. I forgot about
Yeah.
that, Munchie. It was the chair situation too. Yeah, that dude had that chair.
Okay,
Like
I had
little
to,
fold-up chairs, you know.
I had to get that off because I was like late to it. And, you know what I'm saying? Somebody texted about it. I'm like, bro, I thought there was something that happened like local. You know what I'm
How
saying?
made you feel to be a black person?
Man, it make me feel great. You know what I'm saying? That we could come together like that when it's time because we got so much division. That was dope.
That made me feel very proud because, again, just like he said, we were together. No one died. It wasn't no fatalities. It was a positive situation to see us come together. So
Some little squabbles, that's all, a little fades, you know what I mean? We got to rough somebody up and then go to jail, no cuffs.
Yeah, throw a few people in the water.
That right.
if fuck around and find out was a situation, that was a situation.
Situation for sure.
Right there.
To my black folks out there, you hear me?
Yes.
Too black, too strong. I had to get that off.
crazy.
But hey, K Boy, man, let us know what you got, what you been having going recently, and you know what I'm saying? What's up with you though?
I dropped a project called Gangsters Need Love. So I switched it up a little bit, dedicated to the ladies.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Get my sing/rap on, the melodic side of K Boy.
Oh yeah, I'm an R&B thug for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So I dropped that. I'm getting ready to drop this new song for the ladies again, but I want to see y'all twerk something August 21st.
Ladies,
It
make sure y'all
drops.
twerk.
Yeah, twerk something for me. And really just in my business bag with Shaka, just making all the plays I can with the team that I got at Shaka Wear, man, a strong marketing team that I'm a part of. I'm the creative director over there, so all the urban and all the rappers that I bring to the table and we all collectively choose, we've been doing our thing like that. It's just, doing our thing for the culture.
That's
yeah,
dope.
and I think you told me you brought Saudi aboard on that also, huh?
Yep. I had him a part of there. We had a lot of billboards with his face across the city. He had the Shaka T and the glasses on. So I know we're going to do something in honor of him, too. I think we're going to just give him a real big board, a big billboard in his neighborhood. Like,
Hey, so what's the name of the song? Twerk something?
yeah.
It got to be a video to that.
Oh, facts. Yeah, facts.
I know the song just not dropping. Is it a video already?
No, not yet. But we already caught. That's funny you said that. That's why when I first walked in, we was talking about it on the phone with the producer. Like, yeah, we about to get that cracking. I think Mariah, you gonna be in it?
I don't dance.
You can sit there and sip a drink. You know what I'm saying? You
I
look
can
cute.
direct. I like to be, behind the scenes. You'll
Nah,
never
you
catch
got
me.
you got a face made for the camera. Need you in front of the camera.
I'm real shy. Besides this, I'm real shy.
We gonna get you in there though.
I-
I'm not even.
Hey, look,
caring what you talking about.
since EDD hit, I call them EDD booties. All the females got they little asses done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When he you know what I'm saying, pop out for twerk some video, I want to pull up for
Yeah,
sure.
twerk some. It's gonna be something.
I'm sure we can find some nice looking ladies. I could help you,
Cast them.
Yeah, help you cast. Got to get the ladies up there. Even the little booties matter. First of all, Munchie.
They really don't.
They really do. They really do.
If they know how to, like, they just, you know what the song called, you know what I'm saying? Some of them know how to twerk. There's some little bitty bras that know how to twerk.
Okay, let's go back to Juvenile. Back that ass up. First of all, nobody had their bodies done. Them ladies in Louisiana was throwing that first.
Nah, because they from the South and they got that natural thick cornbread. You know what I'm saying?
True, but we eat collard greens and cornbread out here too.
Not as often.
No, they cornbread for sure. They bread corn.
Okay, I live in the South. It's true. They are thick out there.
Thicker than the hood they for sure.
They are thick out there. It's a total different vibe. Yeah.
Hey, no, I want to pop out to that video on everything. You gotta let me know.
Yeah, we trying to figure it out right now. When we walked in, we trying to figure that out right now. I'm trying to find a theme for it and all that. I mean, it's twerk some, but you still gotta be creative with the videos.
Players Club.
I gotta no.
I'm just playing. Don't listen
That's
to me. I'll
hard.
just be
Do the Players Club thing, like you dollar bill you in the office and they come to try out and next and one come in and twerk, like, you know what I'm saying? you got your foot up on the desk, that'll be flawed.
You know what's so crazy? That's kind of like what we was talking about anyway.
Look at us. Look at us.
Nah, great minds think alike
Great
though.
minds think alike.
On everything. But they will, no, I need to be in there. I know a couple girls that stick, you know what I'm saying? Hit my DM, y'all, and I'm going to forward y'all to K Boy, you know what I'm saying? So I can see if y'all make the cut or whatever, or y'all might just come and just get edited out, if y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, something else I wanted to ask you. Did you see the Brick Baby and Snoopy Badass No Jumper interview?
No, I was seeing clips of it, but I really didn't indulge into it too much.
Hey, one thing about you, you one of the only LA rappers I know that don't have no drama or no back and forth or no beefs with nobody.
Yeah, we not finna do all that. If it's really that, then we gonna keep it in the streets.
Right.
You feel me? So I really don't indulge into the internet type shit anyway.
That's beautiful. Keep it positive. I love to hear that.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep it positive. I mean, shit, we've been negative all our life, but we can't take it there. But I'd rather not though.
Yeah, you didn't even got to speak about it. We all know that.
No,
Okay.
facts.
Well,
But I really didn't see it. Why? What happened?
No. It was a fiasco. It was.
I mean, I seen a little, like I said, it was like little clips. I heard them talking about the whole thing with C-Mac and his baby mama, the homegirl Tania. But that was about it. And then I heard they were trying to say he pressed Brick Boy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really get into politics like that. But I'm probably have to go research it and look at it after the interview.
I don't think he pressed Brick Baby. Brick Baby was in his workplace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think that. But what I was gonna bring up is, like, I've been knowing you for a minute now, right?
Yeah.
And we communicate. I'm talking about like etiquettes amongst members. I'm a blood, and that's the first time I ever got tired of hearing blood. Like, he said blood so many times, and where I'm from, like, when you communicating with the opposite, like a Crip or anything, you don't blood him. You know what I'm saying? Or and vice versa.
Cause you exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been
form
knowing
of
you,
respect.
right. So that's why I'm like, I wanted to see if you had, you know what I'm saying, had seen that or whatever.
I didn't, but I'm gonna go check it out now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really go check it out now.
No, I was just like, man, because people gotta have some type of etiquette, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a Keyway, you a Damu, and you blooding him all through the interview, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was just crazy. I thought you had probably touched on that fiasco. That shit 2 hours long though. I'll get it though. That shit too long to watch.
Okay.
I have a question. So Shaka Wear's been around since what, like the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken? 2004. Because I remember it went from Pro Club, Pro 5 to Shaka Wear, right?
They all three different things.
They're three different things?
Shaka they own thing.
Okay, I just remember people starting to shift gears to Shaka Wear.
Yeah, the other one that you said first, they was here longer.
Yeah.
They came from like in the 80s.
Yeah, okay.
But Shaka got a tighter neck.
The tighter,
Yeah.
because I sometimes, like in the winter, I'll get like a thick long sleeve, like a black long sleeve.
Yeah, we got a lot of new things and a lot of like great things coming up for the fall. But our quality has like been the best since day one. I mean, that's why the shift was like that. Because when Shaka Wear came out, we all shift with that.
Yeah,
because of the material. So the material's dope.
So how did that happen? Like your collaboration with them?
Well, I really came over to Shaka Wear. People that know who I am, I started off with G Malone with the Blue Division. And Glasses always had ties with Shaka Wear. They had them all over the city. I mean, everywhere. Billboards, on buses, benches, and all that. And as a young dude, I always wanted my face on something. So fast forward, 10 years later, I went, mutual friend of mine and my manager's named Dice, got me the meeting. and I was only going for a sponsorship and just to get the billboards. And that's what happened. They gave me like 14 billboards all over the east side, the low bottom of the east side where I'm from. That was cool. Went over there, took my mom, my family, my girl, my kids, everything. That was cool. We did it up. Then after that, the owners just seen something different in me, and we started off with like being a brand ambassador. That shit was like for like 2 weeks, and I ended up being a creative director, and we've been locked in ever since. And I've been,
Creative director.
doing my due diligence to bring my knowledge to certain things to them, and we create collectively, and we do some dope shit with each other.
How that feel seeing yourself on the billboard, bro?
That's monumental. It be
Especially
it be
on your stomach grounds,
Yeah.
where you came from. You look up, you see yourself on that billboard.
Especially like one of the areas they put it on Vernon and San Pedro, right in the heart of the hood, right before the park,
That's
right on
dope.
the corner. So that was dope. So just coming to the hood every day, seeing that, it was dope.
And then like your kids being able to see that, like that's
I was just
about to
good
say
that.
look at.
Nah,
you
that's
know?
cool. I know they felt cool. Like, look at my daddy face right here. So that was cool for them too. It was a surreal thing for my whole family. It was dope, but it just let me know I got way more work to do too. It's motivating.
Yeah, that's definitely dope. I definitely commend you on that, and I definitely would love to see you proceed and take it to higher heights.
I appreciate it, and I got y'all some shaka wear too. You know what I mean? I brought y'all a little shaka pack too.
Good
Check
looking,
us
good
out.
looking, good looking.
Yeah, got a little shaka goodies for y'all.
Okay.
Thank you. I
Tell
appreciate
me-
it.
Throw them in my right. Look, go ahead. Show it on camera.
Let's see what we got. What was in the bag?
This
Munch?
bunch is you can get Mariah right there.
Good looking now.
It sure
Thank
is,
you.
yeah.
Shout out Shaka on everything.
I love presents. You want us to open it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Open mine for me, Mariah. Show the camera. No, I ain't gonna
Okay.
drop my drink. I ain't gonna worry about that. That ain't gonna happen.
I got a lot of stuff. First of all, this was like Christmas. First of all, I love lavender. Oh, where's the camera, Alex?
Yeah, that's that garment dye shadow right there. That's like the
Perfect.
#1 seller. You feel that though?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
go on
feel
and
that
feel
much.
on it.
I
Yeah.
feel that. You sound like Jody.
I know
Oh,
her.
baby, go on and feel that.
Go on and
Woo!
feel that, yeah.
Are you crazy?
Hey, I'm gonna make sure that when I wear my my t-shirts to tag you, and you got the beautiful colors. Check you out. You know the colors the ladies like.
You gotta
'Cause
be sure to tag Shaka also.
absolutely,
on.
this is perfect just for work. Check you out. Thank you. I appreciate
But
it.
no,
Nice love.
I
Let me
put
see what much you got.
put somebody straight out the crevices, out the streets, in a position. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, most definitely.
Make them decisions though.
How we open yours, Munchie? Sorry, I'm gonna just have to make a little tear on my.
Yeah,
nail.
go on the tear. That's good.
Let me see if I want something Munchie got in here.
Girl, boo.
I'm just messing with you.
I gotta rock that next go around.
All right, Munch. Okay, I see you got the white, the charcoal, the burgundy, the red. Okay, Big Munch. Okay.
Check me out like a survey.
Feel the materials right there. I want to feel that. You feel that?
Yeah,
Nice.
you got it all on camera.
Yep.
On
I don't want to
everything.
mess it up though. I'm gonna put it back in here.
Nah, yeah.
Thank you. We
don't-
appreciate you, K Boy.
Don't steal nothing, Mariah.
I did. I promise. I'm on camera.
I know your son sized up. You
Yeah.
don't give him my shirt. You know what I'm saying?
I know this looked like his size. I might have to take one or two.
All right, hey, K-Boy, tell me, Deshaun, am I saying his name right again?
Yeah.
All right, I ran across, when you had a little rebuttal to whatever opinion he had. Tell me how that started and how you came before him, and then, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's talking about DeJean Paul.
Okay, Mr. LA report card.
Yeah. A day in L.A.
Right.
He had put out a report card, and I wasn't on it at first. You know, every rapper feel offended that you're not a part of any type of list. So I ended up doing a freestyle. So I forgot what beat it was, but I made a reference to "It Ain't No Day in L.A. Without K Boy." And a few of the rappers in there, I had mentioned their name in a very witty way. You know what I mean? Doing like metaphoric phrases using their name. It got his attention. So when it got his attention, he like, all right, for sure. So he put me on the next report card. But when he put me on the next report card, I ended up getting an F. So everybody was hot. Like, how you get an F? So I had to respect his opinion because it's just an opinion. But when he broke down the grading scale, I had to agree with everything. I don't drop a lot of music. I haven't dropped a full-length project in a decade.
Wow.
I don't do a lot of music videos. I'm not tied to no type of brand. I'm tied to Shaka, but I'm not like tied to no label or anything. So I was like, okay, these are the areas I lack. So he was using the real old LAUSD school grade system, which averaged out to be an F. So when we sat down, I had to respect it, but I would just let them know that you still, in those categories, those was dope. Cool, but you still should grade people on not just their popularity because, it becomes favoritism, like how you saying, like, if it was because of my popularity and my notoriety and my street influence, I should get an A+.
All right, because
about that.
everybody pretty much fuck with you.
Yeah, but it's not that. It was about music. So we had to keep it music. And that's what he was trying to say, because he said a lot of rappers that's, from the streets was getting very offended, wanted to beat him up, sending threats and all that, because he's like, but bro, this is not about the streets.
Right.
I'm not grading y'all on y'all streets, on y'all street cred. I'm grading on y'all music. So I had to respect that. But it was cool. I suppose I like go on this podcast too, like probably later on this month too. So it was cool. I respected it. I just told him that maybe he should do it in a different manner, because it looked like it was clout chasing, which I know that he really cared for the culture, the LA culture. You know what I mean? So, and he made a point to where I was like, you know what, I got to respect it. He was like, damn, that's crazy, because if this was back in the day with the Source magazine and I gave you 3 mics or 4 mics, y'all was going to respect the decision because it was the Source. But since it's coming from me, y'all really don't know me, y'all, I get hit with all this ridicule. So I had to respect it like that.
All right, so I can't really remember, but he had said what he said, and you had a rebuttal about the branding side of things. You remember what you said?
I was saying that, like, my branding should have been way better because of what I'm doing with Shaka.
Right.
And what I'm doing myself. I'm like, this is a multi-million-dollar company that's been around. It's a staple of LA, and I'm helping brand it a lot. And I'm bringing the community and the culture back around to Shaka, because, they're going to make money regardless whether I'm there or not. But I know that I'm bringing eyeballs to it as far as being a street dude and being from the inner city. So I'm like, my branding should have been at a 10, because I'm making everybody such as yourself want to know what's going on at Shaka Wear and why are you there? Why are you in this position? And why this and why that? So you're inquiring, aren't you? So that means I'm doing a good job at branding. So that's what I was telling them.
Hey, for one, you made the list, so you on the radar, you know what I'm saying? That's for one. And for two, all right, you said you didn't have a project for about 10 years, and I know why, but you want to elaborate why you went on a hiatus for a minute?
For a long time, Will. Like I said, I started with G Malone and Blue Division. Then I ended up getting shot up. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to walk again. And just trying to create my own movement and my own team. It seemed like it's easy, but it's really not. Especially when you're dealing with different personalities. We always say it's different personalities with women, but with men, it's like that as well too. And then if you do something with your friends or somebody from your neighborhood, everybody feel entitled. You know what I mean? All the time. So I was trying to do that shit with my friends from high school. It was cool. You know what I mean? There's no shot at none of them, but it just didn't work out. So I was just in and out. I was being very inconsistent in putting out music. You know what I mean? And then amongst them 10 years, my brother ended up getting killed. And everybody that know me know my brother's my right-hand man. So I really didn't want to do music at all anymore, to be perfectly honest. I went through a suicidal stage, just going through a lot of things in my personal life. Then losing my granny like a year later. My step-pops was my brother's father died 2 weeks after he died. We had a double funeral. It was just, we couldn't catch a break as a family. So I was just like, fuck music. I was ready just to be back. I still live a regular life. Like, you know what I mean? It looked good, but I was ready to do like how you did. Just go back, 9 to 5, cool. I'm K Boy. Everybody still fuck with me. But for me not to put out music that long and do anything in music and still get the same respect and love, like I put out a project every year, it was surreal to me, and it was dope. And I received a lot of love, so I started doing it again. And one of my boys ended up telling me to rap again, which is Ray Ray, the CEO of FCE that brought out Kalen for real. So he the one that started putting money back into me. And then when Pooh came back around, Glasses Malone, older brother, nigga said, we finna ride till the wheels fall off, bro. He been fuck with me since a teenager, and he still believes. So for somebody believing in you as a teenager all the way to your 30s, you gotta ride with them. Sometimes I feel like they believe in me more than I believe in myself. That's just being perfectly honest.
Man, shout out Poe, man. Shout out Poe and Glasses, man. For real. So, sometimes you need that. Reassuring me.
You really need that. Cause to be perfectly honest, they'll tell you, I damn near quit every day. Not realistically, but be like, man, I'm cool. I don't want to do this shit. But then again, I'll be like, I can't waste their time because they really believe in me. I'm my biggest critic. I think that's why a lot of times I don't put out music. I'm my biggest critic. So, no, but I was just going through a lot, through a whole decade. So.
But there was something inside you that you were able to grab yourself out of that situation. You know, I always talk about God on here, so I'm not trying to get too spiritual, but, you know, God had a bigger plan for you. And, you know, and now we're here sitting with you.
Nah, facts. I believe in God.
Yeah,
I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. But I do believe in God. I believe it's a higher source, especially after being shot. You know what I mean? And being coherent the whole time until it was time for surgery, and hearing the people saying, "Damn, is the bullet there? How did it go right there? Is it in his stomach? How did it go out? Where's the exit?"
Oh, so
I can't believe
hearing them.
I was hearing everything until it was time for surgery. This is me getting gurneyed all the way in. I remember going through the doors like a movie scene, and my mama right there, my girl right there, pops right there, and everything. And I knew my words when I was telling my mom was like, "I'm gonna be all right," and I was. I woke up out of surgery, so it had to be a higher power, because it just let me know that they didn't even know what was going on. But these are the humans, though. These human beings, and you know, they had all type of medical experience and schooling and everything, but you can hear that they was nervous.
No, they humans too.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
And you said you had to learn how to walk again?
Yep, like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I got severe nerve damage. Like right now, my foot feel like it's sleep. You know how you got this sensation your foot sleep? It's been feeling like that ever since 2010.
Wow.
Hey, no, for real. I'm glad you recovered and you got back on it, on everything. Cause I met you. Man, I forget his name when I met you. I was with my boy Woody.
Yeah.
And his boy, he's from the low bottom area, and we did some little shooting over there, off Central and 40-some, and then he like, I'm about to pull up on my peoples, and that's when we put up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I met you.
Music together. Yeah.
Yeah, on everything. Hell yeah, man. No, I'm glad you got back on it though. But let's see, man. That shit crazy. That you need a documentary on there. I'm stuck on that shit. With the whole, you call that shit like the 10-yard run or something, like. No, for real, because you had a lot going on in that 10 years.
Nah, yeah, facts.
And for you to bounce back.
You know, speaking, I know you mentioned like suicide a little bit. A lot of people suffer in silence with that. And, you know, I know during the pandemic, a lot of people weren't even able to deal with that. And a lot of people, and suicide is a very touchy subject for me because I lost my uncle to suicide. And, you know, we all suffer through depression. So to see you here today is like, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people wouldn't think me out of all people that I wouldn't think like that. But, you know, somebody close to you die and you know how it happened, and then you start blaming yourself like, damn, I should have did this, I should have did that. If I would have done this, you start putting the blame on yourself, you know? So I can only imagine how a lot of people feel in the world when somebody close died to them, when they feel like, oh, they could have stopped it or prevented it. So that's how I was feeling at that moment.
Do you ever think like nowadays, is like, are you already doing this something for the youth to help, being that this hit home to you and you've been through a lot? Like something
on the suicidal note, no, I haven't done anything for the youth, but I need to. But always like talking to the youth and all that, I always do that. Like I'm even working with a kid right now that got cerebral palsy, and he's a producer. So me and my older cousin Paul, we trying to put something together where he produced the beats, and I'm gonna have, I'm gonna call out my favorites, some of these rappers and the rap on it, and then have a few of these producers touch it up for us. Like I try to give back as much as I can.
That's really dope.
Hey, so like survivor's guilt is a real thing. You know what I mean? Because I think I went through that at a point in time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Losing homies, and you know what I mean? So like you think that's what you felt with your brother?
Yeah, no facts. Because you think you're supposed to be there, or you think like you should have been gone with them. It'd be crazy when you feel like, oh, you still here, but they not. Like, I don't even remember how many times he got hit, but I know I got hit 4. They say 5.
Oh, y'all was together.
Oh.
No. We wasn't together, but I'm just saying,
okay.
just separate occasions.
Oh, okay.
I got hit 4 times, and I think he got hit like 5 or 6. They say I got hit 5, but I don't count the grades. But at that moment, I was frail, though. I probably was like $120. And my brother always been a big nigga, so I'm thinking like, oh, he finna, if I survived it, and I survived it close range, like this close.
Oh my goodness.
So if I survived it, oh, he gonna survive it. But when he didn't make it, it just went crazy. And then, you know, my mom, she don't stay out here, she stay in Vegas. So for me to pick up the phone, I would tell my mom that her son gone, which is my brother. That's a hard thing to do.
I couldn't even imagine. Like, I was just talking to my grandmother the other day, and she only has 4 sons, her black sons, one of them being my father. And out of her 4 sons, all of them been shot. And that's typically the story in when raising a child in Los Angeles, or like, you know,
inner
in
city,
any
period.
inner city, any ghetto or anything like that, like, or whatever you choose to call it. Typically, you know, and being a mom of a teenager now, it's scary. Like, I got my eyes on him like a hawk. And I try not to be overbearing so he can learn his lessons, but it's scary. Like, hearing your story, like, I hear these stories all the time, even Munchie story, and I get like, what could I do different?
You get
How much
anxiety.
more? It gives me a lot of anxiety.
No, even as a black father, I got teenage sons.
So
How many kids you got, bro?
6.
So, damn, for real?
Can we give a round of applause?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That nigga said, damn. I felt like the Kevin Hart interview when he was like, how old are you? Kevin was like, damn.
Hey, dog, 'cause I know he a hands-on dad. You feel me? I'm like, okay, you got 6. Hey, but okay, you from the inner city. Your family is you gang affiliate. You a part of a gang. How you keep your son away from it? 'Cause you know, like, this shit could be appealing to some people. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
So how you
So funny, man. Me and my big bro, my manager Pooh, we get into it a lot of times. But I done a great job of keeping my sons away from it. They think it's dumb, but you know, sometimes they
First of all, what's the ratio? How many sons?
3.
Okay.
3 boys, 3 girls. So I'm gonna break it down like this. So my girl already had a son, but that's my son. I came around at 4 months. Me and his pops were real close, but that's still my son, and we claim the kid together, not his biological father.
All right.
Then I had my 2 twins. Those are mine, my twin boys. They 17. The first one is 19. He in college doing his thing, play ball,
Shout out him, man.
standout student,
Nice.
and all that.
What sport he play?
Football.
All right.
Okay.
So
Proceed.
my twin sons, they just turned 17. They about to be seniors this year. One of the twins always on the honor roll. The other one do good, but you can tell he's a reflection of me. He the one who want to do music. So that's the one that's rapping right now. You know what I mean? So then I got my oldest daughter, which is she just turned 14. They say she's just like me, the girl version of me. I have my baby. That's my world. She's 6. You know what I mean? That's Carly Rose. But the 6th kid come in where I took my daughter's best friend in. So that's my daughter. You know what I mean? She came to my house 3 years ago and then ain't never left.
I come from a family like that too.
So
I commend
that's
you.
my daughter as well.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
So,
That's
and,
hard.
you know, she touched my heart when she told me she want to change her last name to mine. She don't
That's
call
beautiful.
me Mr. Ken, Mr. K Boy. She call me Dad. So that's my child too.
That's
So
beautiful.
that's why I have 6 of them. So I don't never just be like, no, I just got 4. I always say 6. You know what I mean?
Hey, when your documentary coming, you need a doc, bro.
That's amazing. I mean,
we
just
should be working on.
fatherhood.
No, for real, yeah. No, fatherhood is really like that's the hood that's more in person than my set. You know what I mean? That hood, I fuck with that hood because
And
it
it's
keep me
more
grounded.
difficult.
Yeah, and it keep me grounded. But back to your question is, I never hide anything from none of my children. So by me going through it, I feel like they went through it as well. So they know that their uncle died from this. They know that their daddy got shot from this. So it's not appealing to them. Now, sometimes, you know, since I never hide anything from when they see shit, they may get influenced by it a little bit. Because, you know, like I said, my big bro, Pooh, he be telling me, like, hey, go check your son page, man. Look how he's spelling. So I be telling them that, like,
Oh, the FUCCs and
I say you can't do like that because they're going to automatically affiliate you with me because I'm your father. And they thinking that I'm instilling that into you. But it's not just me. It's even the uncles around and all that. So I tell them, like, man, it's really, you know, you spell back, B-A-C-K. That's how you spell it correctly. Because you're going to keep spelling it like that. Somebody going to think that you're affiliated. But even on a different note, like for your professionalism, you might turn in a paper spelling like that because you get so immune to typing like that. So I get on them like that. But as far as they even want to be a part of it, nah, they cool on it. They rather be just cool. I tell them it's cool to be the cool kid. Just be
Yes.
cool. We did all that for y'all already.
for real.
And it's cool to have everybody else around that did it for you because you got everything. They got everything around them. Crips, Bloods, all type of stuff. Belizeans, you feel me? Everything. So y'all got it all. Y'all Haitians, y'all don't even got to do any of that. All you got to do is make a phone call or send a text out. We coming.
Hey,
But I got to focus on school, though. That's the main thing is focus on school, learning how to be a man, teaching them that, going out to work for what you need to get. You know what I mean? So that's what I still into my boys. And the girls, I just try to keep them away from the most ratchet activity as possible. You know what I mean? Especially with this internet. So, you know what I mean?
Shout out to you.
I say for the girls, please know when y'all singing these songs, all these women that's rapping these rap songs, they want to be in love or they got husbands. So they just
They
entertaining.
just entertainers. I tell my daughters all the time, it's just entertainment.
Cardi have a husband. Nicki Minaj have a husband.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Even the city girls
the
won't
city
love.
girl just went off. She just went off at the awards about her dude. She, you know what I'm saying?
Dixie.
Or like, so all these girls, they want love or they in love or they married.
Like a lot of was in love. That's why that my man sound bite is all over the world because nigga, she love her nigga.
I think the best thing with like kids is to be honest with them with a lot of topics. And I mean, certain things is obviously not for the kids, but like as I'm growing up with my son too. I had him young. I don't know if did you have your kids young?
But I wasn't a teenager, but yeah, I had him young. I think my first probably going into 20. I was turning 20.
So yeah, you was fairly young still. You know, me and Munchie was in high school and we had our kids. Not our kids together, obviously, but
My
just
daughter was at my high school graduation.
Yeah, my son was at my high school graduation and took a picture of me at prom. So
Wow.
yeah, so that's not a good thing. And I've said it on this podcast, an interview I did with Alex alone. Like that's why I try to be involved as much as I can and not try to show that I'm your friend, because kids get it like misconstrued.
No, facts. They think that, I tell them all the time, because I'm the cool dad, but I say no to a lot of shit.
Me too. I said that phone is mine.
I'm laying with the phone, but
I'm not.
going places, daddy be
I
saying
gotta
no.
take
I'm
that
like,
phone.
where's that? Dad, man. I be like, nope, the whoop-de-whoops is right there. Nope, the whoop-de-whoops right there. Nope, that's whoop-de-whoop hood. They be like, dang, we can't. I said, nope, you can't go nowhere.
Hey, but see, that helped that you tapped in and you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, they can't tell you, like,
Look, recent. So what's so crazy is since we talking about that, it was an incident, right? I ended up calling Munch. It was an incident. So one of my sons threw a ball at a girl. She thought she was blood affiliated. You know what I mean? They go to school in Inglewood. So when she said where she was from, I immediately tapped in. That's good to be tapped in. You know exactly who I was talking about. And it ended all that real fast.
Because that could have went bad.
It could have got, it would have got ugly. Because I would have sent 1,000 of my kind.
because niggas ain't playing about their kids.
Not about my child. I was willing to do life, and I was willing to end mine for my child. Don't threaten my child over something that was an accident. And I know this particular twin did it on accident because he's not even like that. They day and night. One is too cool for school. He don't even want to talk. He's an introvert.
Mild-mannered.
Yeah. So I know if he did it, it was an accident. If it was the other one, maybe I would have been like, he did it on purpose. But it was the twin that's an introvert. So yeah, but I called, and that's good to have people. So people be mad about people having relations with other people. Because I'm telling you this right now. They probably talking crazy right now about this interview because I'm with Munchie. Because I know a lot of people dislike him. But at the end of the day, everybody have friends or everybody has somebody or family or somebody they know from the so-called other side. So sometimes, that's why I don't like politics. I don't get into shit. Because I be like, bro, everybody I know from each side of the spectrum of the tracks and this gangbanging shit know somebody or deal with somebody from the so-called other side. It's just niggas want to pick and choose who they want to dislike the most. And that should be weird to me.
See. It took maturity with me with that, right? But see, tell them how, or with Nipsey and Joe Moses, you put that together with them.
Yeah, no facts. So just by me knowing the shit, I know both sides. Niggas want to do music. It's music. Music and sports bring nigga humanity together.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's a universal language. So, yeah, niggas from the other side, but they be respecting everybody hustle. So, little quick brief story. I knew Joe and Nip. I was doing a lot of shit with Joey at this time, though. I was going to record with them a lot when they started the AOB shit. I was there, like, from the beginning. He wanted to do a song with Nip. It just so happened that I'm like, I'll be right back. I go. Nip is in Crenshaw. He on Crenshaw, Slauson. I do the protocol thing. I see Big U. I ask Unc first. I'm like, hey, yo, Unc, man, Joe Moses want to do a song with Nip, but you know he from VN. But Unc already knew who he was because he fucked with Joey's dad. He fucked with Big Joe Bucket. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Joe Bucket.
So you was like, make it happen. Like, so that was just cool. It was coincidental that they already had like low-key family ties and they didn't even know that. Like, they daddies already fucked with each other in the streets back in the day. So I brought Nip over there. Nip was on some like, hey bro, you sure they ain't gonna trip? I'm like, look, fool, At the end of the day, these niggas is fans. Niggas don't like to get called fans, but I'm a fan of a lot of niggas' music. It's okay. Like, niggas be thinking that if you call a nigga a fan, that nigga you soft, or you a sucker, or you a buster.
Right.
We got a fucked up mentality. I'm like, bro, they are fans. They actually want you to be here. So we go. Of course, when you go, you from the other side, everybody, you know, got they mean face on and all that. Nip going there, he do the most extra out verse. Hit the famous one with the 2 braids out my S-Hack, his neighborhood. I rep that. I'm like, oh my God, why would he do that? He hop out the booth. It's like an awkward moment of silence. Then it's like, on Bloods, that shit was hard. All the niggas like, nigga, on Bloods, nigga, that shit hard. Nigga, whoop-de-whoop, whoop, nigga, I'm whoop-de-whoop, I'm whoop-de-whoop. And he just like, yeah, neighborhood net, whoop,
They
whoop.
all were on a mixtape together, right? DJ Mustard did it through a mixtape, wasn't it? Like Joe Moses, YG, Nipsey.
But that was later on.
That
was later on when they all,
Totally
yeah.
different era, okay.
I started the relationship.
Okay, that's
I
dope.
brought it together. You know what I mean? And ever since then, they've been locked in. You know, a lot of people be like, man, why they don't bring? I said, bro, I'm grown enough to know and understand when you don't have anything going on. You see how long I done do music. Why would they call me out to perform if I'm not having no music? So sometimes niggas be like, man, then you hooked him up? Man, that nigga Joe Moses called Nipsey out, nigga, for a show. I'm like, bro, they got records out. It was dope. To me, I felt like I did my job. You know what I mean? I helped build a dope relationship from 2 dudes from
Rival
2
hoods.
different sides of the track. You feel me? And that was we never could. And then we actually did a song that day. You know what I mean? It never came out. We was trying to do the video, but it never happened because it was hard to keep the dissing down in the video. In the video, you know, hand signals.
Oh, yeah,
it's hard. Like, it was hard. And I went to both sides. See, my part was going to be dope because I can go to everybody's hood. My hood, VNs, and the 60s. But they wasn't going to, even though they was cool, they wasn't going to be able to do that because there was still a lot of reputable niggas that was out at that time that wasn't like, nah, we ain't finna do that. So I was trying to do the video. It was just hard to tell niggas not to diss each other and still do the video with each other. That was gonna be weird. So we just never did the video.
Where the record at?
I think it just happened to just be up on YouTube and on accident. It's called Flags Up. It's me, Joey, and Nipsey. It never even got pushed like that. It's just somebody put it on the internet. It didn't even get the recognition it was supposed to get. It's called Flags Up. Like, you can see it on the internet. You can type it up on YouTube.
Yeah, that would have been a viral video, but that it was kind of like, that shit was gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah, because you really can't. And who am I to tell a nigga not to be in his element?
Yeah, you would have to use a gang of blurring, like, you know what I'm saying?
That should have been whack.
I used to hate going. Do you remember Club Empire? Did y'all used to go to Empire?
I remember that.
Lit. Okay, I remember Nipsey used to be there a lot. Like AOB, all them used to be up there a lot. I used to go there for a little brief moment of my life. And it was like one point in time they start playing Boosie, and then everybody gets to start throwing gang banging. I'm out. I'm gone. Because then that's when everything gets set off. Everybody's getting along.
Well, you can't mix gangs and liquor.
At all.
And drugs and gang drugs. That's what you can't do. Because
no,
because niggas will be respectable and be on the other side and be like, okay, they in here, we in here. But once that liquor and gang drugs get involved, it's kind of hard because somebody gonna throw up something that somebody gonna like and it's on. So you can't mix drugs and gang and liquor with your own homies.
Right.
It's gonna get turned up in the hood with that. So
It's crazy. You know what like, it used to be a big function, and you might not know who all in there at the time, but you know what song used to always like let people know who in there?
Eastside niggas.
Nah, hell no. We fly. Rolling, like, oh yeah, they in here.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody having a good time. We didn't know, it's so big and so many people we didn't know. Like, oh yeah, they in here. Now we get the grouping up, like, oh yeah, they in here. So, you know what I'm saying?
That was because everybody switched the words, yeah. Because
Right.
my homies were saying, "Move."
Right. Even when I went to school over there towards like the 60s, and they used to play that song. What's the Tipsy dude? They used to play everybody in the club back 60s.
Yeah, Jaquan, yeah.
I was like,
Hey, that used to be crazy
and
back
that
in
was
the
these
club.
niggas ringtones and shit. They were like everybody in the club.
You know what used to, like, we used to go to like AV's events.
Compton AV, yeah.
I'm not AV.
Oh yeah, LMKR.
Yeah, so they had Crack Radio. One of my homegirls was like from Crack Radio. So I used to go to the little functions with her, but it's so many different people from different areas in there. You don't know until they play a certain song. Like, then you out of there. I used to see, if I see one overly tough dude, in the car, I'm gone.
Like how you said, it's always cool till the one song come on,
Yep.
or too many shots. It's a wrap. You You gotta pick your battles. That's all. But
Yeah, no, it be them songs that
Yeah.
tell
That's
though, that kick it off.
Yes.
what you say, Pooh, be the songs that make you want to drive in the gutter lane and throw your shit up. Yeah. But no, but other than that, man, it was cool. I felt like I helped, build a dope relationship. Man, it's a lot. I should do a documentary, man, but
You definitely got to do that.
it's a lot, man. I did the same thing with Nip and J-Rock. You feel me? Like, it was a lot of shit.
Yeah, that it hit different with Joey and Ned because
so close.
they rival hoods. You know what I'm saying? J Rock and Watson.
Yeah.
And then Ned, he went to school with Watts dudes. That's why he got Killer Twan on his roster, and
Yeah,
he got J Rock the bodyguard. So he got relationships with Watts. But when
Where
you
you go, Mark Twain? I think you went to Mark Twain.
Markham.
Markham.
Yeah, he went to Markham. So like, nah, that's like history when you got a VNG and a 60 on the same song. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was dope, and they actually fuck with each other. Yeah, I think so. But they fucked with each other like on a real personal level. It wasn't just no music shit. So I was happy for that, cause we all fuck with each other like personally. So it's love.
On everything.
I love to hear
miss that
that.
nigga.
I love to hear that because we don't get to hear enough stories like this. Honestly, I think people have a different perception of California as a whole too. Like, we just can't get along. You can't go here. You can't go there, which is true to a certain extent. But people are able to get along from different areas. Like, and we don't get to hear these stories.
But
enough.
when you think about it, it's happened because you had I think CJ Mack from 60 was signed to Mac 10 at one point.
Yep. Who banging records?
Okay, and then you got West Side Connection. Dub C's from where he from, and then you got Mac 10 where he from, and they came together as a group. And then you got, I don't think it was that way how it is today with the Insanes and the 20s beefing, but Snoop Dogg signed Trey D, but I don't know if back then there was beefing like they do today. You know what I'm saying?
They always had tension, but I think that was the reason for doing the group. To
Right.
settle the tension back then. And it worked. That's why the second album, Deuces and Trades, the old-fashioned way, because they did, get along. A lot of these beefs, niggas be friends at first with the hoods, and then something happened, transpired, and niggas don't get along no more. But that's why niggas need to learn their history about their gang or what, their areas and shit. But yeah, so it did happen. That's why I said music is a universal language. It'll help niggas. It'll help bridge the gap. Everybody not gonna be with it. We understand that, but we here to touch as many souls as possible. Nip said that a lot. Like, I know he read it before, but the highest human act is to inspire. And that's what we here for. So I took that and ran with it. Like, you have to inspire somebody. Like even say that in a rap, like, people just now listening to him, it's like, what is it, hustle and motivate? Like, take you across some tracks, make you expose your rays. But then he double back, he say, but now you got a soul to save. If y'all get that line, it's basically like, all right, took you across the track, made you go do what you gotta do, but now your job is, since you took a life or you did what you did on your so-called enemy, you gotta go save a soul now.
All right.
And I feel like we have to, because you gotta save something, bro, because we can't keep sending niggas down a path of destruction. Like, so that's why I like doing shit like this, because like I said, everybody not gonna agree with it. It's gonna be some, funny saying comments, but at the end of the day, it needs to be like this, because everybody don't get along, but at the end of the day, we need to show that niggas can come together as black men, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be us. In a minute, like, they not saying that. Like, that river shit was funny and all that, but I feel like that's gonna spiral something. So guess what? They got their ass whooped and it went viral, right? Just like us. If a nigga get his ass whooped and it go viral, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get killed later on. Because it's embarrassment. Nobody's like to me. I don't give a fuck what race, what gang you from, nationality, creed, or color. Nobody likes to be embarrassed. And the internet is a tool where you can get embarrassed. They got their ass whooped. You don't think some tough ass white dudes is gonna go pick a fight with some other black dudes? So I feel like it's gonna spiral. But I'm only saying that to say that we need to come together sometime. And niggas be thinking that coming together is be like, let's hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Like, niggas hate the word peace treaty. Like, if you a member, niggas hate that. It just look like you just a mark. But it's like, nah, bro. It's just unity. And the peace is for the children. It's in the community. It's for the kids to be able to go to my park without the ops coming through shooting at my park and vice versa. Because the kids are there. That's what I'll be looking at now as a grown-up. But some niggas still ain't with it. And it's cool. I tell niggas that it's cool, too. To each his own. It's cool too, but this what I'm pushing. If you ain't with that, then you just ain't with that, but this what I'm pushing though. You feel me? Like I said, I don't be trying to make niggas be friends with everybody. That's what I'm not doing. Like I said, don't hold hands and sing kumbaya, but let's respect the nigga though. Show respect.
I think a big problem is like ego and pride. One thing that you had said something in it, and I wanted to touch on this. You were saying, I can't even remember, and I don't want to say it and get it wrong. But one thing that is, instead of teaching our kids like about like the internet, and how you had mentioned like the internet, and it was something in history, I was gonna put it together. But anyways, to the internet, one thing that these kids need to know is everything that they do is on that phone. When I mentioned earlier, I take them phones. Like I don't play that phone stuff. The Instagram, my son's not allowed to be on Instagram. I don't care what anybody says. To each his own. I don't play that with mine because I think that kids are not responsible enough to be on social media and not put incriminating stuff on the phones. Like everybody wants to have this big old like tough ego, be overly tough. It's another kid at school want to be super duper tough, and that goes. It goes so far and beyond. And so last year with the school, it was so much incidents happening with my son and the school. I'm like, what y'all gonna do about this mentorship? Like, why is there nobody up here talking to them? Because so many black kids don't have fathers. And they got a little mentorship program started, and I think that's a big thing we need to teach our kids. Like,
well, they got one at my son's school, but I'm heavily involved. Like,
but you have probably.
Yeah, I'm heavily involved. Like when we get the calls, I go.
You are involved, but what about that kid that parent that isn't involved?
No, you're right. So that's like I said, the mentorships, and you know what, low key this year while they in 12th grade, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna just start doing it a lot because kids do need to, I mean, we had this at my daughter just had a party, We had to talk to some kids. My daughter party went viral too. Like I said, damn, okay, you are your daddy's child, but. Kids still, like how you said, they still wanted to be tough. They still thought they was from somewhere. And I be laughing because I'm like, bro, you're not about none of this. But we still have to talk to them and separate certain kids from each other because they thought they was from where, what they said. Some probably was, but I know it has a lot to do with their family and their upbringing and their background. And I get it, but I'm like, not here, not in my daughter's shit because we don't condone that. But like how you said, but if it wasn't dudes like me there and my bro Pooh and my big homies from my hood that came and that's like in their children's lives, it would have been chaotic. So you're right. So we need to still talk to them because somebody not talking to them. Because if somebody was talking to them, they would have known not to bring that bullshit here. Because I talk to my kids, hey, you don't go, you don't start the shit. If you got to finish it, yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, somebody put their hands on you, cool. But if you can, walk away from the situation. That's what I teach them. Like, everybody be thinking that we be just doing hardcore shit all the time. And it don't be like that. Because I want to see my kids.
So speaking of unity, like, when you see other black men anywhere in LA, like, do you automatically have to have your guard up? Or at what point do we look at each other and be like, it's a brotherhood out here?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Because it's sad, but you do got to have your guard up. I just told bro a story that I went to a party, but it's your energy. So I master energy. I feel like I mastered it great. Me, I'm the person that's like, I'm not doing this to be tough, but I feel like anywhere I'm at, if I really necessarily have to stop at that store, I'm not finna drive 2 miles somewhere else because I feel like it's niggas outside. I know how to control the energy. So I'm in a party and I know it's some dudes, they keep looking at me. But I'm like, damn, I'm with my homegirl, so I'm like, okay, how I'm finna do this? Because they own me. I'm like, they could know who I am, because I do music, so I always got to think that. People do know who K Boy is. I am fucking popular, so I'm like, okay, it could be I know music. Then the second thing is like, damn, I really feel I don't have eyes, but I got eyes by default from where I'm from. So I'm like, damn, okay, damn. It's these niggas, why they own me like that? And that's the scariest part of being popular. Everybody know me and what I look like, but I don't know what everybody else look like. So I said, how I'm gonna do this? So what I do, I approach them with a different energy, like, what's up, bro? What's cracking with y'all? Y'all good? I'm like, man, I just noticed we keep making eye contact. We obviously here for the same person for this birthday party. You know what I mean? It's all good. Y'all from this area? We was in Carson, like, no, from Westside Power. I'm like, oh, it's cool, nigga. I know a gang of Westside Power. I'm Eastside K Boy. Tell them where I'm from. You know what I mean? But I mellowed the energy down. I didn't even go over there like, what's happening with y'all? Because that would have got them aggressive. I let them know that I ain't on that type of time. We can get on that type of time, but we here for the same person. When I did that, we cool. We had a cool party. Niggas laughing and shit. Niggas offered me a drink. Niggas and all that. They probably did their research. Just so happened, 3 Westside Power Rules came in, embraced me, showed me love. They like, okay, you do fuck with the homies. But that's me mastering energy. I do that at stores. I'm like, I might about to bounce out. I might hit them with the, hey, what's cracking with my niggas on? Don't know nobody right there. I change their energy. They be like, it make a nigga go, do you know that nigga? You know that nigga?
Hey, hold on, am I mistaken? Or you got a video with my boy 2Ps in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, long lived 2Ps. Yeah, you had a video with the West Sides in it.
So Munchie, I want you to answer that same question.
What's that?
Basically what I asked him is like, you know, as far as you being popular too, like when you go places, like is your guard automatically, do you have to always feel like your guard is 100% up? Do you have to look at other black men? Like
these days, my approach is way different now based on my situation. So it's different than what it was then, but like majority of times I'll be with me and a female, you know what I'm saying? I go to interviews, just be me and a female, I don't come 30 deep or whatever. And then, you know, when certain situations, certain environments cause for certain things, I come, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, the homies or whatever. But, you know, like if you from LA, I don't go to the Fox Hills Mall. You know what I mean? Because I'm not about to go with my mama, a female, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, getting into no mix. So you just got to have awareness and know what's what and what's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with certain areas, stopping at certain stores, and then your energy, you know what I'm saying? If you're somebody else's neighborhood, I'm not coming off extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, bro? I'm Munchie B, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So nobody don't feel disrespected and things like that. You just gotta know how to carry yourself though. But I notice when I go places with just me and my boy Baby Dot, just us two, like it don't never be nothing. I don't care who hood it is, but if I go with a million homies, it kicks off. You know what I mean? So like me myself, I carry myself straight. Like, you know what I mean? It be cool though, but you know, I don't go to the popular malls, you know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to get my haircut, I'm trying to get my haircut. I ain't trying to bump into nobody. If I'm trying to go eat with my kids, I'm trying to go eat. You know what I'm saying? So I pick where I go, and you know, so I just move with awareness. You know, that's how I do it.
No, that's smart. And I'll answer the same question just being a female, because certain women, I get along with majority everybody, women, everybody of all colors, shapes, size, whatever. I think most women think when they approach me, like let's say I'm somewhere at a restaurant in the bathroom or something, a girl may look at me, be thinking that I have an attitude or I'm stuck up whole time. I'm gonna compliment you on your shoes. I purposely do that if I make eye contact with somebody, like, oh, I like your hair, I like this, because I don't know why it is, but people automatically assume that maybe I look a certain way. And
females are catty though.
Yeah, I'm totally not. I don't look at other women, or especially black women, as my like, we're enemies. You know, I'm gonna make fun of something. I don't just disgrace anybody. You know, I look at, we on the same level. I don't think I'm better than anybody. So if I go in the room, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, I squint a lot because my vision is terrible. If I don't have my glasses on, I can't see. But if I make eye contact with you, I'm gonna smile, I'm gonna compliment you, whatever the case may be, and I try to keep it moving. Like, I try to always have good energy wherever I go, and keep it moving. Like, I don't like to carry this.
Energy is everything.
The energy, man, you gotta learn how to master that. And I feel like, you know, I'm doing a great job in mastering it, because I'm telling you, you can alter a whole nigga's process thinking. Just imagine me walking and going to an Inglewood store, and I'm a known Crip. Yeah, maybe a few of them know me, but they don't. And then they gonna know I'm not from over there anyway. It's just certain auras that nigga have. If I step out and I be like, what's happening with y'all brothers? It's gonna fuck them up, because they gonna be like, huh?
They don't even know how to come at you aggressive no more.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's up? They still probably gonna hit me like, what's bracking and all that, but it's gonna be different. They gonna be aggressive if I pop out like, I notice my choice of words. I noticed this because I've been doing it for so long. If I hit a nigga with like, what's happening? Oh, I know. Oh, it's about to be on. And if a nigga was happening me too like that, but if you're the nigga like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Or how you feeling? What up? What's up with my nigga though? I don't even know him. It's different because I, like how you say, nigga, I pick my shit. I know what areas I'm in. I don't give a fuck if I feel like everybody know me and everybody fuck with me. That's cool, Munchie, like that's cool, but I got shot up before and I thought everybody fucked with me. You know what I mean? So I just be on guard like that. But 9 times out of 10, I'm so grown now. I know in LA, we feel like we gotta stay, you know, a lot of niggas say they keep it, but they really don't. Like, I do keep it a lot, but if I feel like I gotta go with a blower, then maybe I shouldn't be going. That means I don't trust nobody in the area. That's my way of thinking now. Like, if I need my blower, that means I don't trust the niggas that I'm going around. That means I'm gonna do something to somebody, or I'm gonna be forced to have to use it because I'm not gonna use it. It's not for play. This ain't for show off. So if something happens, I'm gonna have to use it. So I'll be like 9 out of 10. Maybe I don't need to be going.
If I need it, then I don't need to go.
When I lived in Georgia for 3 years, so that's an open carry. I had to get a gun because it was just me and my 2 kids. I didn't go nowhere without it at one point, and it didn't make me feel comfortable. I was paranoid even carrying a pistol on me just because I'm a woman. Like, this is not even a soft thing that I normally do. Like,
it don't make me paranoid. It make me feel like I have to use it because it's on me.
Yeah, see, and that's crazy because
I low key be looking for shit low key.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, my energy different. I low key be like, I wish a nigga would say something right now.
For a man, it's totally different. I don't like guns. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure my gun had a safety on it just in case I throw it in my purse. Like, we carry gang stuff in our purse, that thing go off. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't make me feel good. When I got back out here, I definitely didn't go nowhere without the gun. And now I'm in a different state now. I get pulled over, it's over with. Like, I'm in a lot of trouble.
You need that open carry. People don't see my take on it. I always feel like they feel like, man, it's gonna be Wild Wild West. I said, nah, cause guess what? 9 times out of 10, when you pull up, and you think a nigga 13 deep, you think everybody got one, only 2 niggas got it, right? So just imagine pulling up somebody's store and you can see it because it's open carry.
Absolutely.
And all of y'all got it too. We all gonna be like, you know what? We all got one. Everybody don't go to the range, and everybody ain't from the Westerns. Nigga, and I'm talking about the old Western days. Like, nigga, everybody ain't quick on the draw, you feel me? So, because when I go to certain places like that where it's open carry, I've been to these certain states like Arizona and all that, and even in Vegas they have it now. It's like, you be like, all right, you kind of skeptical or even looking at somebody the wrong way.
Yeah,
because even though, like how you said, even the woman in Arizona, I seen a white lady with her kid, nigga, she had her holster, she had them nigga right here in the stroller and all that too. Like,
oh yeah, it's
you're gonna
normal.
be skeptical about coming up to somebody when you know they have a pistol and they legally can use it.
In the South, the people that working at the store got it on them.
Sure
at Waffle House they got it on them. So everybody, I could see that.
It's less crime. They think it's gonna be more crime.
See, when I was
it's
in
kind of
Atlanta,
it's less crime because they know that everybody got it, and then it could happen.
Yeah.
So it's, you know what I'm saying? We go tread lightly.
It was going up though. When I was out there, it was still a lot of. That's when everything was like kicking off.
No, but it still go up. But at the end of the day, you can't stop violence. Period. But it'll simmer. I'm telling you, to simmer it down.
What my dad had told me, because my dad is from the streets, he's like, just get something to push somebody back enough, like, to protect you. You don't need something that's
a lot of niggas out here 42 pump fake a lot because they don't have it.
Mariah, you a girl. Put them down. Because first of all, if you pulling it out, you trying to protect yourself anyway. It ain't like you a gangbanger looking for a op. So somebody evidently approaching you. So put them down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
mean, I've been in situations, like I think I shared it with you before. I've been in situations where I felt like my life was in danger. Yeah, but I'm never telling nobody, please don't ever approach me. I'm not sweet. Like, it ain't like that. But I'm just saying, like, it ain't never like that. But I am crazy. Like, I ain't all the way there. At all costs. At all costs. But I'm saying, in my mind, like, it doesn't make me feel good as a human being. Like, dang, I could take a life. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Not saying, like, I won't do something because
I know you ain't about to pop a nigga and make a song about it and shit, but I'm saying,
studio,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect yourself.
Guess what though? They don't tell us this. It's not normal. It's not normal. You're not supposed to feel that way. It's not normal. Like how you said it, you know, before we was on there, like, it's a sickness when certain people do certain, that nigga is not normal. Like, we're not in war. We're not even going to like Iraq or none of that. We're not fighting for our country and none of that shit. It's not normal to just bust on somebody and kill it. That's not normal. It's not normal. But we normalized it, but it's really not normal at all.
It's really normalized though.
I want to say in the inner
city.
Yeah, we normalize it, but it's not normal.
Okay, so we were brought up by our parents or whoever was our caretaker, right? We can't control where we were brought up or where we were raised, right? But you're raised where you're raised, he's raised where he's raised. And at some point, you protecting this area or this turf, and now it becomes like, oh, you can't come over here, you can't come over here, this side can't come with this side. Like, my mom and my parents are from like enemy territory. My mom's on the streets, my dad was. And my mom is from a totally different race. So that looked crazy back in like the days, like, you know? And when I try to break this down to my son, I'm like, it sounds crazy for you to go try to represent any type of area that you, what property do you own? I try to break it down to him like that. And some people, even when I try to talk to other kids, they don't like the way I say it. And maybe, I don't know if I'm coming off offensive to either one of y'all, but I try to break it down like that to other people too. And I don't know if y'all get where I'm going with this. Like, we can't control where we come from.
No, you're right.
But they need to retire that. What property do you own and all that stuff? Because where I'm from, shit, it's homeowners, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they've been over there since the 60s, and, you know what I mean? They've been going to these schools and raised over here, so they feel like these are stubborn grounds. They don't want these dudes tagging on our walls, and they feel offended.
Now that
when
I can
type of
agree
stuff
with.
happen. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, who owns stuff? I mean, where I'm from, like, my big homies got barbershops and bakeries in my hood.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
can
know what
agree
mean?
with that. Then
Like,
I can agree with that.
But man, to wrap it all up, like the gang banging is really like, it's more of a negative thing than a positive, because, you know, people lose their life and it be senseless, and then a lot of people get put on, don't even know, nigga, the history of their hood and why they beefing, who they beefing with. But it like, you know, some people find they family within that, you know what I'm saying? They start for different reasons, or, you know what I mean? They mama was at work, they didn't have no daddy, and then, you know, the park babysitted them, and guess what? The homies hang at the park. So it be stuff like that. But, you know, but overall, my thing is, I think you should stay away from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I advise a lot of niggas to stay away from it.
And then, you know, it look cool. Like in the beginning, you see the homies, they selling the dope. They got the fly cars, the females. They like the bad boys. You know what I mean? So that's like appealing. But like that be on us though. We gotta stop glamorizing it, just like the
Yes.
And then, you know what I mean? Gotta stop that shit. Because even like if I do a song or K Boy do a song, it's the realism. Like, we just rapping what we went through. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we just like, you know what I'm saying, hand pump to it like, yeah, come get put on. Because I don't recruit homies no more. I don't be convincing people to get put on and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Shit over with.
Like, but when they do get put on, and they come holler at me, I tell them like, you know what I'm saying? I tell them what's up, and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my biggest advice is tell them after they see this interview, I always tell niggas, just be yourself, because everybody play a role in
Yeah.
their respective neighborhoods. Like, you could be the nigga who got the sack, you could be the nigga who got all the girls, you could be the squabbler, you could be the shooter, you could be the nigga who make plays for the set, you could
The
be
rapper.
Yeah, the rapper. Like, everybody play their role, and then some niggas is all stars. They can do it all. You know what I mean? But that's very seldom though that you got a lot of all stars from one neighborhood. So I tell niggas be yourself, because just look in the mirror and you'll be able to, don't be no crash course dummy and none of that shit. Don't let a nigga tell you what you have to do and none of that. Cause I've never been like that. I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna do how I feel. But that's how a nigga respect a nigga. I move with a certain level of respect and dignity throughout the whole city and all the sub-cities around Los Angeles. So at the end of the day, man, just be yourself. You can look yourself in the mirror. Don't let nobody pressure you to do nothing. Because when I was younger, I low-key was a pressure case. But it's like, nah, after that, because you're going to find yourself in a rut that you can't get out of, all because of you trying to impress this other man. When you start, you know, we're not going to say it on here because, you know, we get canceled. But, yeah, trying to impress another man kind of weird to me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I hope what you guys heard what I was trying to say. I am coming from a mother's perspective too. So like, I'm never trying to be offensive towards anybody. I'm just coming from a mother's perspective. Like, you know,
No, you didn't offend us at all, Queen.
okay. And just making sure, you know, I don't ever want to do that. But another light with crime comes jail, and someone got sentenced to 10 years to today. Did you hear about that?
My nigga Tory.
Free Tory.
Free Tory Lanez.
Free Tory, man.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, I don't like to get into political type shit. I don't think he's gonna do the whole 10. That's just me because, you know, of his celebrity, and man, it's just the case seemed kind of weird. You know what I mean? You know, allegedly.
Yeah.
That's what he was charged with. But man, free that man so he can come out, man, and finish take care of his family, doing this thing, man, and let that woman go on and live her life as well too.
Yeah.
So, 'cause that shit was kind of weird. I just stopped listening to the case. I don't even like being in nobody's case and none of that type of shit.
Yeah, my prayers are with everybody involved, honestly. I don't
The baby mama said she be telling her son that daddy at work and all that. Nobody want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Free him so he can get back to being a daddy. Scratch the music. Let him get back to his family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta.
Ain't no hood like fatherhood and motherhood.
Nah, for sure.
My prayers are with everybody involved, honestly. That's crazy. Honestly.
So what happened?
Y'all gonna say forget her getting shot, just let him out?
I said my prayers are with everybody. I said my prayers are with
So
everybody.
look,
I don't want to touch on
so
that.
you want to get into the political
I
shit?
don't want to get in political. I don't want to get not political. I'm sorry. I don't want to get too deep into it because it's
we wasn't there.
Yeah, and it's
And it's
so
two different.
chaos.
It's like three different stories. Was you there? So you think? So you think?
I'll
So
get
you think
into
he
the
shot it?
political. Look, listen. First of all, if you look at the case,
Man,
he
man.
tried. You FaceTime this man and asked and had him come over there. Okay, he got over there, and then your assistant you was supposed to leave with, he telling you to leave because you can't handle your alcohol. Leave. You take all your belongings out of the trunk of the car you in and put it in his driver's trunk. Let your assistant leave. Okay, and then when he tell his driver to take you home, you leave, you and your friend, and halfway there you say, oh, I'm missing one of my slippers, and come back. You come back and cause a ruckus, and now both of y'all gotta leave because you disrupt somebody home, and on the way back, that happens. Okay, you had an opportunity to leave, bro. Like, you was gone. Your ride left, that's one, and then you left the premises, that's two. So, like, come on, man. Somebody gotta have.
I don't know what happened, but
I'm just following the facts of the case, though.
I don't think nigga shot her though.
Man,
I think that it was just too much liquor involved, and
Yeah.
that's just what it was.
Too many. Did you follow the case? It's too many stories. Because I thought he was gonna get let off. Because it seemed like the little baby shot her.
hold on, but the dude from the balcony had his own account, and he seen it. Then he switched the story up. So, man, people just got to take accountability. Like, man, Megan should have been like, I was faded. You know what I mean? It went too far.
So you really think her road dog is gonna side with him over her? So that's where it gets tricky at. Like, and then be on the phone with him instead of her.
Right.
We know how this girl code go. So nigga, that's her road dog. But they don't even talk no more because she's still dealing with this man. So you really think he did it? I think he was just covering up for her because she the one who really did it. Because I heard baby was a jealous girl anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Since we had to get into it, you feel me?
I don't think bro did it.
I don't even want to get because I heard a different story. I thought that the girl and Megan both were dealing with her. It was like some
So at the end of the day, it was some dick and pussy shit. That should never happen. And this what happened. And now my nigga got to do this 10
Don't
years.
mess with my man. I'm gonna be the one that bring it to you.
So that's what happened. And then, well, shit, that gun, that must have been a cap gun. Because we just talked about me being shot. And and I didn't walk the next day. You hear me? Mm-hmm. It almost took 2 years.
And she was twerking the next week.
Yeah, she had Megan knees the next day. And look, I love Megan with her thick ass. You hear me? But nah, man, that's crazy to me.
Oh, that's
man, I don't even like getting into it. Friend, like I said, get back to your kids.
Because the thing is, she's a woman, and at the end of the day, like, it's too much stuff. I don't know. That case was all over the place. I don't know what the hell happened, honestly.
It should have been a mistrial.
Right.
Too much stuff going on.
Realistically, it was too many stories.
I want to know how many women was on that jury. Because
that's what it was.
That should have been a mistrial, bro. Because
we're this is a feminist time, you know. This is so you know that, like what you said, how many women were on the jury? Because you know everything's pro this, pro that, cancel this, cancel that, which is the stupidest thing ever.
See here, we in a double standard era, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want equal rights, but you know females. They, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I like to be a woman. I don't want to compete with no man. Or let me just
that part.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back when I need to. I don't.
And that's appreciated.
We appreciate women like that.
Because the females, I don't need no NIGGA. You know how the females is these days. You know what I'm saying? But you need our money though. You know what I'm saying?
I work. I don't need nobody's money.
That's right. Where
I
the
work.
At?
Give me my round of applause right now, cause I come after work up here. Yeah.
No. I applaud that. And the good mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the good fathers, man, because the homie hands on. I didn't know he had 6.
Munchie's still on the 6. You're a good father too, Munchie.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, this shit hard. This father shit hard. My oldest nigga gave me a run.
What is she now? 17?
Next month she's 17.
17. This is her senior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you getting up there, Munchie? You getting old?
I know, man. But fatherhood, this parenthood shit is hard, bro.
Man,
it ain't easy at all.
No one could have ever prepared me for this.
Yeah, man, my phone's going off too. Really, I'm getting text. Yeah, man, I gotta go do something for right now. She talking about going to get her hair done and all that type of stuff. So
I wish my dad could pay for my hair.
That's why I need a son, man. All them deposits and all that shit.
My son is a size 12 in shoes. I don't even know how you do it. You say you got 3 boys? My son is 13 and he's not even done growing yet. He's a size 12. I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. That's where all the money going right now. My daughter, she's still a little cute princess. Cool, we good over there. Him,
Yeah, they want everything.
Maybe I have a son one day.
that's like taking care of another grown man. Like,
Oh, here he goes.
If Tori shot my daughter,
Alex
I
want
would,
to
I
be
would,
messy.
I don't even know why I let him be.
Hold on. I would get the truth on my daughter
That's
and
why I
tell her to
don't
tell
even know
the
why I let
exact
him in.
truth.
Right, thought I said that. That wasn't me.
Who said that?
Oh, that was Poe.
He's still stuck on it. Cause look, that's another hands-on father, and he got a daughter that he loves
Okay,
very
so I
dearly.
got-
So
I got-
he be always want to put these scenarios. Man, I'm not finna get back into this, man. Don't we got something else to talk
I
about?
got 7 sisters and no brothers. Okay.
No, you got 6 sisters.
I always say 7, huh? Because it's yeah.
Yeah, you the 7.
Thank you, Munchie. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I always do that. Yeah, so many of us. Because my mom be taking in so many other kids, so you know how that go. But yeah, just tell the truth. You know, that's what we're gonna say. Stick to that. You know. Yeah, I don't want to.
I would get the truth on my daughter, and I would have her tell it. You know what I'm saying? And then I will handle it once the case is done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this seemed like a rap, like them condoms some of these dudes don't be wearing. But you know what I mean? We had a good one with my boy K Boy, man.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for coming through.
My favorite keyway and all that, man. Hopefully people embrace that, you know what I'm saying? From the other side, you know what I'm saying? We collaborating and dialoguing and all that, you know what I'm saying? This is good business right here.
This is a beautiful thing to see. As a fellow sister over here, I love to see this.
On everything, man. Let me get a hand clap, Alex, on everything.
Yes.
No, for sure.
I give them all your social medias, bro.
Man, Eastside K Boy, that's my handle. Instagram is Eastside_K Boy. Oh, it ain't Twitter no more. It's X, right? So it's this Eastside K Boy, one word.
I never had Twitter.
Wow.
You gotta make one, man.
Ain't nobody
Make
gonna
you
follow
an
me.
X.
Make me an X. That sounds so like.
Sounds weird, don't it?
Yeah, like. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say what I
Nah,
thought.
but yeah, Eastside K Boy, man. I am your favorite Eastside nigga, Eastside K Boy. You hear me?
I heard you.
And good looking out, bro, for coming through with the merch, you know what I'm saying? And fucking with us, though, bro.
Yeah. Come on, you don't shock the world with your shocker.
Yup. Shout out Shocky. Rich for Life Podcast. Well, Rich at Heart Podcast. Here I go with the faded shit.
Every
Yeah.
time, Munchie.
This
What's
is
your
at the end, though.
Instagram?
Yeah,
What's your
yeah.
Instagram?
All right, MB_ the mayor, Twitter and X. It's called, X and Instagram now. MB_ the mayor on Instagram and X. That shit sound weird saying that X shit.
All I got is Instagram, and make sure y'all buy my book on Amazon. Click the link in my bio. That book been out for a little minute, but my Instagram is _Mariah with 4 H's _. Have a blessed. Huh?
What's the name of your book?
Oh, the. Dang, I was about to say the heart. You messed me up, Munchie. I'm
Water got
drinking
you
water.
faded.
The water. You're dehydrated. It's called The Rose That Blossomed Into Me. It's just a poetry book, you know.
That's dope.
It's like a replica of Tupac's
The rose that grew
The
from
Rose That Grew
concrete.
from Concrete. Yeah. So you have I have really neat handwriting through that in there. Yeah. But I got some more books dropping, and I'll be ghostwriting for people every now and then. So yeah.
Okay. All right, man. We up out of here.
Yeah, all right.